Why do Parkinson's muscles feel stiff? Imagine waking up and feeling like your muscles are glued in place, making even simple movements feel difficult. That's often what people with Parkinson's disease experience as muscle stiffness or rigidity. This stiffness happens because of how the brain controls muscle tone, which is the continuous and passive partial contraction of muscles. In Parkinson's disease, certain brain cells that produce dopamine start to die. Dopamine is a chemical messenger that helps regulate movement and muscle control. When these neurons in an area called the substantia nigra are lost, the brain's signals to muscles become disrupted. This disruption causes muscles to be overly active or resistant to being stretched. The abnormal signals involve pathways in the brainstem and spinal cord that become hyperactive because dopamine's usual calming effect is missing. Specifically, the pathways that control muscle activation, like the reticulospinal tracts, become overexcited. This leads to increased activity in the motor neurons in the spinal cord, which causes muscles to stay contracted or resist movement. As a result, muscles become stiff and inflexible, which is a hallmark symptom of Parkinson's. Clinicians often describe this stiffness as either lead pipe rigidity or cogwheel rigidity. Lead pipe rigidity feels like a steady, uniform resistance when a limb is moved passively, almost as if the muscles are made of metal. Cogwheel rigidity has a ratcheting or jerky quality, like a wheel with cogs catching as it turns. This stiffness can affect not just the arms and legs but also the trunk and face. When facial muscles are involved, it can cause facial masking, where expressions become less animated. The stiffness can make walking, turning, writing, and even speaking more challenging. It can also lead to muscle cramps, pain, and fatigue, and sometimes interfere with breathing or speech because of chest and facial muscle involvement. It's important to understand that this rigidity isn't the same as muscle tightness from injury or arthritis. It's a neurological problem caused by changes in how the brain and spinal cord send signals to muscles. Managing rigidity usually involves medications that help restore dopamine levels, along with physical therapy, stretching, and regular exercise. These approaches aim to keep muscles flexible and reduce stiffness, helping maintain mobility and quality of life. In essence, Parkinson's muscles feel stiff because the disease causes abnormal signals in the brain and spinal cord that increase muscle tone and resistance to movement. This neurological change results in the characteristic rigidity that affects many aspects of daily life. Always consult healthcare professionals for personalized advice and treatment options, as each person's experience with Parkinson's can vary.